I chose Wake Tech because it's right in the location of Raleigh. There's a lot of businesses you can choose, you can do a lot of jobs. It's just a very nice area. Wake Tech's also got a lot of programs you can do, you get involved in the community. It's just a very awesome school. If you don't really know what you're doing, you can go there, you can figure your stuff out before you commit to your four-year college.
So my biggest tip for the college application process would be to be proactive. That can be your best friend this summer of going into senior year, because if you can just go ahead and make a list of all the schools that you're interested in and then start narrowing down the schools right from the get-go, you find yourself less stressed because you can have a smaller list of schools to apply to, and you're applying to schools that actually fit you, not just schools that you think you might be interested in. So being proactive and making that list the summer ahead of time will save you a lot of stress and a lot of time during the school year. In order to be competitive, I wouldn't say be involved in the greatest amount of clubs or the greatest amount of sports. I would just say get involved in something that you're really interested in or passionate about and surround yourself with that. So if you're passionate about sports, do everything you can within your sports team, get a leadership position in that sports team. Don't try to just build everything with your resume and do a bunch of clubs just to put it on your resume. They don't want to see that you're checking boxes. They want to see that you're actually trying to get things done and better the world.
Owning the process, you have to reach out to your counselor because they can't help you unless they know you, so you have to develop a relationship with them so they can help you write a good recommendation and get to know you better.
One thing to think about when you're applying to college is, and especially when writing the essays, is that college admissions officers always get the same essay over and over and over again. Instead of just listing out facts and making another resume in your essay, try focusing on one aspect of your life, one personality trait, one activity that really identifies who you are, and expand on it. Focus on what drove you to do that, what made you excel, how you impacted the lives of other people doing that activity. And I think that that'll really it'll show who you are as a person to college admissions officers.
My advice to juniors rising as seniors would be to approach the scholarship application process as one that you can take away from. Whether you get the scholarship or not, doing a Skype interview or interviewing with a panel versus an individual is something that you can take away and help you in the future. So whether you get the scholarship or not, take the process as something that you're gaining from, and you have nothing to lose, so take any chance you have to get money.
So I had no idea where I really wanted to go, and looking at all the schools here, I knew that I was going to be in a place with a lot of people from my high school, and so I wasn't really comfortable with that. I wanted to go someplace new. Flyers in the mail helped me figure out where I wanted to look up places, and I scheduled a visit, which helped me see what I liked about the campus, and I loved that it was near the mountains and that there was a lot of stuff to do outdoors, and it felt like a safe campus. It felt like it was perfect for me.
And just use your counselor as a resource. They're there to help you. Like, I can say I almost email my counselor almost every other week for questions and help with the application process. And just ask questions. Don't be afraid to set up an appointment with your counselor. Just know your school requirements and you'll be fine.
When it comes to recommendations from teachers, I personally selected teachers who I had a personal connection with, who I could see in the hallway and just joke around with, and ones who really knew me for longer than just maybe one class. So I had Mr. Carrington, who I've known since my sophomore year English class, and then I've had Ms. Stone for both geometry my freshman year, and she taught me calculus my junior year. So I felt that these were really good teachers who could say a lot about me and talk about my growth in high school.
Wake Tech was not my only option. I was accepted to Appalachian State University, I was accepted to University of Charlotte, and University of Greensboro. But the reason why I chose Wake Tech was first because the tuition is a lot cheaper, and also there's a good program there in Wake Tech called C-STEP. Going through that, it's almost automatic guaranteed to go to Chapel Hill once you meet requirements such as GPA and the class requirements there. So that's another good option that I chose to do.
So in the process of applying to colleges, parents are going to really want to get in on your activities. They're probably going to want to keep tabs. Oh, how have you been writing your essays? Have you finished it yet? Push them away. First of all, it's going to eliminate stress because, hey, they're not getting in on your stuff. Who wants that? And second of all, this college application process is yours to complete. I think that that will not only prepare you later on for managing your tasks and stuff, but I don't know, it'll just be able to showcase yourself better.